Intricate.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're building an application and constantly fighting with cannot find symbol errors, you're in the right place. Today, we are cracking the code on a fundamental concept that every developer must master: Java Scope. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor, hit that subscribe button, smash the like icon, and share this video with your fellow coding buddies. It really helps the channel bring you more high-quality tutorials. Alright, let's start with a quick question for you. Imagine you put your phone charger in your bedroom, but then you walk into the kitchen and expect it to just magically be there. Doesn't work that way, right? You can only use it in the room where it actually exists. In Java, variables work exactly the same way. We call this scope. Simply put, scope is the visibility of your variables. It defines exactly which parts of your program can actually see or use them. If you try to call a variable outside its designated region, Java will look at you and say, "Sorry, never heard of it?" Let's look at our first level, method scope. When you declare a variable directly inside a method, like your standard public static void main, it's alive and kicking anywhere inside that method, right from the line you created it. Let's test your intuition. Look at this quick example on screen. Public class main, public static void main string args int x equals 100, system.out.println x. Since int x is sitting comfortably inside the main method, the print statement works perfectly. But here's a question for the comment section. What do you think happens if we try to print x in a completely different method below this one? Pause the video right now and drop your guess in the comments below. Now, let's make it a bit trickier. Let's talk about block scope. In Java, a block is any chunk of code wrapped between curly braces. It could be an if statement, a loop, or just an isolated set of braces. Check out this code snippet. Public class main, public static void main string args int x equals 100, system.out.println x. Can we use it here? Can we use it here? Notice how int x is trapped inside those inner curly braces. Inside that block, it works perfectly. But the exact moment the code hits that closing brace, that variable is wiped from memory. If you try to use x right after the block ends, Java throws a compilation error, dispired. So here is the golden rule to take away today. Access flows inward, not outward. A block inside a method can see the method's variables, but the method cannot reach inside a specific block to grab a variable. Did this clear up your confusion about curly braces? Let me know in the comments if you've run into this error before. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more straight to the point programming tutorials. Keep coding, keep experimenting, and I'll see you in the next video.